The government has confirmed it will not reinstate a cap on public sector wages as a percentage of GDP, despite concerns over fiscal sustainability. At the same time, debt repayments are set to decline this fiscal year. So how long will the relief last? Here's more from Ramon.
The government has no plans to reinstate a cap on public sector wages, which had previously been set at 9% of GDP.
To answer your question specifically, it is not contemplated at this time.
The removal of the wage cap was part of the government's public sector compensation restructuring, but some analysts have warned of rising costs. In his latest economic and fiscal assessment report to Parliament, Fiscal Commissioner Courtly Williams highlights that the government's compensation is set at nearly $496 billion for 2025-2026, with wages projected to remain at 13.3% of GDP in the medium term, raising questions about long-term sustainability. The government, however, insists that its fiscal policies remain responsible and sustainable. At the same time, the government has confirmed a steep reduction in the amount of money it will spend servicing Jamaica's debt this fiscal year. Debt repayments will fall from $340 billion to $162 billion thanks to the timing of maturities.
This reduction, which I think everybody is happy about, but we would not enjoy this type of reduction in amortization going forward.
Projections show debt servicing costs will rise again in the next 3 years, jumping back to $220 billion by 2027.
Fiscal 2026-27, that will be $174 billion. 27-28 will be $220.6 billion. And 28-29, that will be $309.8 billion in amortization.
So it's going back up.
That means while the government may be spending less on debt this year, higher repayments are expected in the coming years. The minister is not anticipating any major budgetary changes this year, at least in terms of public sector wages. But even as spending remains steady, efforts are ramping up to expand Jamaica's digital currency Jamdex, despite challenges in merchant adoption.
Businesses would prefer for Jamdex to be used by to be able to be facilitated by their existing point of sale machines. That's where the work is being done right now to get that kind of seamless integration of Jamdex into point of sales machines.
Jamdex facilitates instant transactions both online and offline. Currently, only the Link and JNPay digital wallets support the currency, but with thousands of micro merchants already on board, the government insists that expansion remains a priority. Ramon for CVM News.